Oh, okay. I can see my stream right now. For some reason, uh, I had to restart it. But okay. Mm, that's fine actually. So hello everyone. My name is Maciej Kopaczewski, and I'll be streaming here for you today. And the Miami Grand Prix of the lowest division of Aero League. And I should be streaming the last race to be honest, but I wasn't able to, so that's my first official actually race which I'm commentating right now, because let's be honest, I won't be counting the preseason um, as the race that was super crucial to commentate, but that was really fun experience for me. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the race, because I must say it will be very interesting. I don't know which person can win today, because I don't see the top of the drivers to be here today, but let's see. Let's see what we can do about it. Alright, we'll be probably waiting for a little bit time more, because there are only 13 drivers in the lobby right now. So yeah. Oh man, this internet is actually scaring me. What the hell? I mean, I know, because this leash it like no, sorry, this division only has crossplay. Other division doesn't have a crossplay in enabled, because in PC F4 there wasn't many drivers, so the owner of the Ero Voitinho decided to to enable crossplay, because it was introduced not quite a long time ago to the game. So the Xbox drivers are actually racing with Steam players now. That's why you can see one driver. It's Chameleons from the Xbox. But the main issue about Xbox is that I cannot change their nicknames until they accept me on the EA friends. Maybe that will do anything about it. Also, one driver, Rollstuhlfahrer, didn't add me on the Steam, and he's not accepting my invitation, so I can change his nickname for some reason. No idea why. Okay, if you don't mind, I'll also ping my fans from my own Discord, but that's something I shouldn't be mentioning. Okay, so everyone is ready up already, so we are starting, I guess. It will be really interesting to watch this race, because Miami Grand Prix is the race that was actually introduced in this season in 2022, and that's not a very. It might be a very tricky race, especially if you touch curbs, like you can get the spin very easily on those curbs. But yeah, for now, let's focus on the qualifying. I hope it won't be any problems with the lobby, because this game likes to have a lot of bugs, which are not even a bit fixed for some reason, but I shouldn't be complaining. Okay, so let's wait for Rasmussen and Ferraz, because they're loading to lobby right now. And we'll be starting soon, very soon. So, as for this race, my predictions goes to Herbert maybe, and maybe Rafael Ferraz to win this race, but everything can happen. Like, there's not much drivers to be here today, so you know, if 3 drivers won't finish this race at all, the rest of the drivers will get their maybe first even point. So yeah, and I know that someone wasn't loaded to lobby, and then this is not very okay. So is this raining right now, or am I blind? Telemetry, lab data, minimap. Okay. Let's wait for our first driver to come out from the pits, because I think drivers will have to be really quick to get out and get on the track, because it might rain soon. So okay, so we have a first driver from Williams. It's Jirtsma, if I'm reading his surname correctly right now. We also see the Herbert going out from the pits, so drivers are actually getting out of the pits very slowly on the track, and they'll be heating up their tires right now, so nothing special to watch on, so I can talk about pretty much anything. The first sector of the Miami Grand Prix will be really quick, like you're driving on the free 4 of your throttle. Who is going to win today? Now that's a very interesting poll from anyone. How chemically Rollstuhlfahrer. Alright, I'm voting on the Rollstuhlfahrer. Let's see what he can do here. Alright, but let's get back to the point. The second sector is really tricky, and it's the most technical sector in this on this track, right? So it's crucial not to make any mistake or touch curbs too much, because you can spin really easily, especially on those last sectors. And alright, let's see for our first driver, Jirtsma, let's see how he'll manage his lap, because he's starting it right now. And the first sector is quite okay for me. But he's not I think he's afraid of pressing much more throttle in this sector, because the first sector is really slow. It's only 31 seconds, 0. But of course it's by the way, Herbert just spun and lost his front wing, so it's bye-bye of his lap right now. Okay, the second sector wasn't the greatest, because you have to cut those curves if you want to have a better time. But let's see, because of course it's beginning of the qualifying session, so those laps won't be really great. Everyone will improve by the end of the quali. Alright, and it's going to be 129.800. That's... it's hard to say for me if this is good time or not. Herbert is going to have really bad time because he has front wing broken, so let's check on the Woodford, who is making who will be second on the checkered on the start-finish straight. And let's check on his lap, but this lap won't be much better than Jirt's map, and it's going to be 131.874, and Basic from Haas puts the fastest lap of the qualifying for now. It's 128.521, so it's okay time for it, for this track, I must say. Who is next for the lap closest? It's Rafael Ferraz right now. No, it's Raul Schulfarer, but his time will be really bad right now. Ferraz goes 5th fastest with only 130.374, so it wasn't very good lap from him though. Basic is much faster than anyone on the track right now. And let's see on the Chameleons, who puts the purple first sector, but it might be a bug because it was 31.2 as for the lap. He might have gone too wide in that turn, and he's not putting much throttle right now. Let's see. Okay, so he actually drove those curves really nicely. Second sector is again purple, so no sure if it's a bug or not. Okay, and let's check what time this will be. 127, 28, 29, 29.589, so that's the second fastest time here, but for some reason all the sectors are purple. No idea how. Maybe that was some kind of bug. I don't know what to say here. Schulze is on his fast lap right now. It's another Aston Martin, and it's now Kopaczewski who spun on the first sector, but he's making his fastest lap, so he'll have to improve that later. Schulze is going with time 131.545, so it's the worst time of the race right now because the Rollstuhlfaller actually improved with his lap. And is he driving the third lap? Wait, am I... hold on a second, is he actually gonna improve without the battery, or he's going to the pits by the end of this lap? Well, that's very interesting. Okay, I'm actually spectating him right now because he's driving without the ERS at all. So he might be... no, he must be going to the pits. Yeah, that's what... yeah. That would be really strange if he would make actually a lap without ERS at all. Kopaczewski goes the slowest right now because he messed up the first sector, and it's 134.472 right now, and he actually invalidated his lap, but he will go to the pits anyway. So let's check on the Niemann. or if I'm reading his surname correctly. Is it? No, it can be Nyman because that would sound like the Polish surname of the really famous fighter, but not in good way though. Okay, the first sector is really good. It's 30.931. Why the people are... Sorry for that, but Rasmussen for some reason started cold to me. No idea why. Okay, the second sector is also good. Oh, is that someone has spawned? That was Basic on his outlap, I think. Let's not check. I won't be checking that because the Niman goes 129.684, so that's the third fastest time of the qualifying session, but no one is even close to Bessie. Bessie has 1 second of advantage of everyone on the track right now. Maybe Rasmussen and Herbert will actually improve because Herbert went 10.2 on the second sector, and right now, will this be the fastest lap? No, but that was really close. It's 128.635, so that was really good time from Herbert, who actually messed up his first lap completely, and he spun yet again in that sector. And the sector, the first sectors will be really tricky to manage it. Basic is again improving with his lap right now. So maybe this his time will be much more faster than the first one he made it. And he actually went on those curbs, so he'll gain some time here. It's 102.950 on the second sector. Okay, everyone, I'm thinking this will be the fastest lap of the qualifying, but by a marginal difference between everyone, like right now. 121. Okay, maybe not, but let's see. 126, 127, 128.496. So that wasn't much of the improve. I thought it will be much more, but still it's the fastest lap, so really good lap from the basic, I mean. Claudio Herbert is going to the pits because he has no ERS, and I'm checking on the Palacios, but he's not making his hot lap. Like, I don't know what happened with his throttle. I don't know what is he going to the pits or not? No, the Palacio will be probably starting the second lap. Maybe he messed up with first one. No idea. Another driver who will be on the straight line will be Roadsterfahrer, aka Hauke Medling, if I'm reading his surname correctly, of course, because he's from Germany. And he goes 129.359, so that's very good time from you, man. Really good. Maybe he'll be actually the dark horse of this race if, for example, Basic will screw up his race entirely. But I won't be, you know, judging anyone by now. Oh, Palacios gets DNF, so he spun in that sector. That was really strange. Like, I thought you cannot spun that easily, but well, I've been mistaken. Okay, I'm spectating the Trevor now, so the Alpine driver, the previous team I was driving for in 2021 season in the Ero. And that was a huge lockup from Trevorov, who won't improve at all with his fast lap for now. So maybe he's going for another lap? No idea. Jirtsma improves the second sector for him, but it couldn't have been the fastest sector of that qualifying, because I saw the basic having 102.9. So maybe this will be his personal best. Let's check on his lap. It's 128.930, so he actually he jumped the Palacios by now, so Jirtsma is third fastest driver on the track right now, but I mean, I thought the differences will be much more much more visible for everyone. Yeah, sometimes I'm forgetting the words. I must work on that, but I hope you don't mind. Is anyone close? Not Trevorov, who is making his second lap right now, but I think, oh, that was a complete lockup, so he'll be going for the pits sure right now. Okay, Kopaczewski is going for his out lap right now, so he wants to improve for sure, because his lap time is the worst on the track right now. It's like 3 seconds slower than the second slowest driver, which is Schultz right now. And somebody has spun, or not, it's only basic, hitting up his tires now. Jirtsma will be going for the pits, because he's not improving at all. Neman completely messed up with the lap, it's invalidated. Schultz is also not improving. So I'm spectating Woodford, but he's not gonna improve at all. So it's another driver who, or not, or is this his out lap? Because that's very strange lap. No idea. Okay, so the Kopaczewski will be the first driver from the refs to improve his lap, but that exit wasn't the greatest. I mean, he improved the second sector by 2 seconds, but he's kinda lucky, by the way. Something is going on with Kopaczewski. The Ferrari driver is kinda disappointing his own team for now. Well, let's see, maybe he'll actually improve, but he doesn't have much ERS by now. 132.721, so it's still the slowest time of the race, so of the qualifying. I mean, only Rasmussen is behind him, but Rasmussen has no lap time made at all, and probably he'll be going for the fastest lap. Yeah, I'm very interested for the Rasmussen, what time will he make? Okay, Woodford actually retired right now. He spun in the second sector, much like Palacios did a few minutes ago. Kopaczewski will be going to pits by the end of this lap. I'm spectating Basic, but Basic won't start his last hot lap, because it's not much time, unfortunately. Herbert is going for the pit, so for now provisional pole goes to Basic, but let's check for the other drivers. Okay, Neman spun. So Kopaczewski will try to improve his lap. Let's see what he can make. But no, he's going to the pits right now. Chameleons is improving his lap, but not quite much. He only improved by 9,000 of the second, so that wasn't really much. Let's see the Rasmussen, because he's the only one who didn't make the time at all. But it won't be the time for the pole or even... Oh, it's only 131.176. That's not very good time. Like, it's almost 2 seconds lower than ninth fastest driver, which is Trevor by now, so that wasn't very good lap. I believe the Niemann won't improve at all. And Rollstuhlfahrer, what time is this? 129.359, so that was kinda decent lap from him. And probably Niemann will be going to pits by now, yeah. So that's everyone who made those laps on the qualifying session, and it's Bezik on the pole position. Herbert will be standing next to him, so it's front row. Jirtsma and Foras are starting on the second row of the grid, and the fifth one is Palacios, and next to him will be Rollstuhlfahrer. Okay, so only Herbert doesn't have much difference to the basic with the fastest lap time, because the all the drivers from 7th place to the last have, oh, that's a very huge difference between all of them. There is going to be drama in PC. As Voitilio says, there isn't drama in the PlayStation 5 division right now, so everyone are actually watching this, so... I mean, I'm not surprised at all. Okay, I don't know if there is a formation lab, but it shouldn't be, because there is still a bug with the host of the lobby, who will have always 90 degrees of the tires, when the rest of the drivers have only 70 Celsiuses. Okay, we're starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we are waiting for the drivers. Okay, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and the lobby is broken. And it slides out, and when we go, the basic has not really good start. So Herbert actually overtakes him from the beginning, and there is fight going on between them. Someone already spun, and it's Neyman in the back, but let's focus on the battle between the Herbert and Basic right now, because as Basic is actually defending his position from the start. I thought he lost it, but he actually defended really nicely from the Herbert there. So the Herbert is second. Jurtsma started really okay, so he's third. Palacios gets the fourth position. And there's much overtake going on right here. There is Chameleon's fighting with Jurtsma right now, and he gets third place right now. So the Williams driver lost a few positions, but Chameleon's goes way off the track right now. He completely cut it off that track. I think he had to get warning for that for sure. And Schultz, oh, someone that, oh no, that's Rolf Schulfahrer who broke his front wing, so he'll have to go to pit, so wasn't the greatest here. Someone is not driving, it's Kopaczewski who is not driving at all, he's a bot right now. Oh! Woodford and Palacios and Schultz has touched! What just happened here? Oh man, like, I think somebody has slept on that first lap already. Schulze is going for the pits with Rolf Schulfahrer and Palacios. Okay, everyone will be overtaking the Kopaczewski now because the Kopaczewski got kicked off the session. And someone is going really slowly. That's Rasmussen for now. That's very strange. Okay, let's check for the everyone tires right now. The most position gained was by Woodford. He's fifth right now. All drivers, not including the Palacios and Schultz, are driving on the hards now. So only Palacios has medium tires and Schultz has soft tires for some reason. Which this strategy is really strange for me. Okay, so Rasmussen overtook the Kopaczewski, but the Kopaczewski is still a goal, so Woodford will be chasing him because the Kopaczewski is losing time as the bot. And there won't be much going on right now because Basic has the fastest lap of the race, 132.196, and DRS has been enabled. But this will be trade of the cars because Chameleon's almost lost the back of his car there, so Jurtsma will get. No, he won't get close. Everyone are actually very separated, but Basic has spun on the first sector and oh man, he lost like 3 positions, so now the Herbert leads the race. Oh man, that was a huge mistake by the Basic here. Chameleons is actually the second right now, so really good beginning from him. Herbert has almost 4-second advantage over the Chameleons now. And much is not going on right now. Kopaczewski has returned to the session by now, so he'll be chasing. Okay, let's see if there is any battle close here. It's only Basic trying to chase Jurtsma. Who is on the 3rd position right now. But he went out of the... He went too wide there. But he still has the DRS because he's under the 1 second to Jurtsma and he'll be trying to chase him down. Woodford goes to the pits and he gets 5 seconds time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Maybe he has some front wing damage. I'll be checking what tires he'll go on, but let's focus on the battle between Jirsma and Basic for now, and Woodford changes for the medium tires. Roll Power goes fastest lap of the race, it's 141.8, and it's Jirsma is still defending really aggressively. He should be B. Basic is trying his best, but he's not using ERS at all for now. And he easily overtook the Jirsma for now. Jirsma will lose in that second sector because he's not using the curves at all. So that was good overtake, and Basic is back on the podium position. And Rasmussen is out of the race! And oh my goodness, he spun in that second sector. Oh man, is that's a full safety car. Everyone, we have our first safety car for this race. So Schultz can change his tires to anything he wants. And for all the drivers, I mean, Woodford is maybe will win with this strategy because he's on the hards, but maybe the drivers won't change their tires at all. But Basic changed the tires to mediums. Jirsma is on the softs right now. Neumann is on the medium tires, so some of the drivers are actually coming to the pits. Ferraz is repairing his front wing, so he had some damage there. And he's on the medium tires, so there's actually difference between drivers with the strategy. So the race might be really interesting by now. Okay, so everyone will have to get close to safety car right now. Maybe the safety car will be on the 2 laps maximum. Not sure about that. Oh man, by the way, I'm not used to commentating English language, and sometimes I might be losing some words, or I might be also be thinking about what should I say right now, or think what grammar I should use by now, because you know, being used to commentating my native language is, you know, much easier than commentating foreign for me actually language, but I'll be trying my best. Roadster Fire changed his tires from the hards to mediums, I do believe. For now, no one has a penalty, but let's check who gained the most positions. And the most positions gained were by Trevorov, who is the... Wait, Trevorov is on the podium position. The second driver who got the most position is Chameleons, who is the second by now, so very good from them. Like, Polish Power is on the podium, so as the Poles we can be proud of it. And safety car might be in this lap because the Woodford actually got close to all the drivers, but let's see about it. Maybe the safety car will be for the another lap. No, the safety car is going to the pits by the end of this lap, so uh, get prepared for the restart. We'll have to check for everyone if they have heated up enough tires. Okay, that was really slow. This will be really slow restart, I do believe. Let's get the dot camera. Okay, so we are restarting, and that was good restart from Herbert, but not good enough because the Camillus. No, he won't go with Dibon. The Trevor, if he's fighting with Basic, Basic gets back. He's podium position right now. There's much going on, and Girtsma has spun on the first sector, so that wasn't really good. Woodford also spun there, so oh man, a lot of people are spinning around right now. Basic overtakes the Chameleons, so Basic is back on the second position, but still Chameleons will try to fight with Basic, who is... Okay, he's giving him enough room, but will he actually prevail? Yes, he will. Or not, because Basic didn't lock up those... Okay, maybe Basic is driving without ABS, because that was really good defense from him. I'm very surprised. And he'll be chasing the Herbert, so there's much going on after that spin. And Basic is... Oh no, the Schultz is out of the race right now. Oh, he spun in almost same place like Rasmussen did, so this is... Yes, this is another safety car! Oh man, this is second safety car already! Oh shit. Oh man, this is... Palacios gets a 5 seconds time penalty for speeding in the pit lane now. And most of the drivers are coming back to the pits. Basic changed his tires to the mid... No, he didn't. Okay, a lot of drivers are changing the tires of like mediums or the hards. Niemann repaired his front wing and he's on the hards right now. Same goes to Woodford, who had also the damage here. So that's very interesting. Like, oh man, this is the second safety car of this race. I'm really worried about this race, if there will be much more safety cars in those races. Like, let's hope it will be the last safety car of this race, please. I want to race. I don't watch I don't wanna watch drivers driving behind the slow safety car, man. So safety car will be probably for this lap and the next one, so by the end of the lap 9 the safety car will go to the pit lane, that's for sure, and we'll be having the second restart of this race of the Miami Grand Prix. Oh man, this race is really interesting for this division. It's only now 11 drivers. I was talking about this on the beginning, like if only the one driver will get DNF, like for example if he'll spin and crash like Schultz and Rasmussen did, then everyone who will finish the race will get a point. So that's gonna be very interesting to watch. Herbert has a penalty. Yeah, Herbert has a penalty, and that's very strange. But so Herbert is at the back of the grid right now. That's very strange. And wait, Trevorov is out of the race. I didn't even notice. There was no information. Maybe there was some contact between the Herbert. No idea there. Ferraz also went for the cards there, so There's only 10 players right now. Woodford already spun in the first sector. I don't really even know what is going on right now. Oh man, am I watching the wrong race or what? Oh, Jesus Christ. Remember, the Palacios has still has 5 seconds time penalty, so he'll be behind of everyone if he will have a bad restart. Okay, so Herbert got up close to safety car train, so we'll be restarting this race surely on this lap. So let's see how this restart will go on for everyone. I'm changing the camera right now for the restart, and let's see. I hope the quality of this stream is good for you, and there is no problems with the stream. Okay, so safety car will be in this lap, and let's see for the restart. Okay, the safety car is not in the pits yet. Okay, but Basic has already restarted this. Was much better restart than the Chameleons did. And Fire is on the podium position. Hold on a second, he's third on right now. But doubles rocket start from the Basic, who is on the first place right now. So he gained back his pole position place. So really good race from him there. Jirsma is trying to get close to Kopaczewski, who actually gets his fifth right now, but Kopaczewski went too wide in the first sector, but Jirsma will try to defend really aggressively, and that work against Kopaczewski, who is losing a lot of positions to Ferraz and Niemann by now. And there is much fight going on in the back right now. Ferraz will try to overtake the Niemann, but will this work, or Niemann will get the hold his line? Because yes, he did. He had a much better racing line there, so that was really good to defend from him. Kopaczewski gets 3 seconds time of penalty. Ferraz lost a lot of time in the second sector. And Fire is really close to Chameleons, who is on the hearts, and those hearts will be losing quite a much time compared to medium tires. And Fire is going side by side with Chameleons. And will he actually overtake the Polish driver? Yes, he will! Nice overtake! It's 1-2 for the Haas right now. Oh man, I'm really surprised. And someone has spun in the back. That's Ferraz, unfortunately. Oh no, that's the race to forget, man. But the Chameleons will try to fight back with the Haas driver for now. But he's not gaining time compared to him at all. And is this another safety car, or is this VSC? Maybe it's VSC, because I don't see a safety car here. That's very strange. Yeah, that's only VSC for now, so, but maybe that was because the Ferraz stopped on the track there. So it's like the mini restart of the session. And Kopaczewski gets a drive-through penalty for speeding under this VSC. So, oh man, that was a huge mistake from him. He wasn't keeping an eye on the delta. A DRS is now enabled, and that was Kopaczewski who spun there. So that's a race to forget for him, I do believe. And there will be fight going on between maybe the two Haas drivers. Let's see, but maybe the Rollstuhlfahrer and Basic will actually agree to, and Kopaczewski retires from the race. That's very strange, but he retires not in the pit lane, he retired on the main straight, so let's hope that Ferris won't go into him, and Ferris is changing his front wing, so it's another driver who will have to forget this race, erase it from his memory, etc., etc. And Rollstuhlfahrer is really close to Bentley. He will overtake him with the arrest right now. Look at this. Everyone, I'm saying this right now. Rollstuhlfahrer is leading the race. Oh man, but okay, for now, Basic will have a DRS, so they're actually fighting with each other. Let's hope nothing bad will happen like in the Spain 2016 between Nico Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton. But I was waiting for Rollstuhlfahrer to win this race, so oh man, if I'll win this bet, then I don't know what to say. Oh man, Ferris is losing quite a lot of time. That's almost 47 seconds there. That's a race to forget. Palacios has still a 5 seconds time of the penalty. He's trying to chase the Polish driver Chameleons, but he's not getting close enough. And Basic is losing actually time compared to his teammate right now, so that's very interesting to watch. Oh man, even though Basic has a DRS, he's not getting enough close. Like, DRS in this game is not giving you that much, I must say. Palacios overtakes Chameleons, who is on the 12 laps out hard tires, so those tires are already losing some pace by now. And someone has spun in the back. That was Alpine driver, I do believe. It was Niemann, who is fighting with Jirtsma right now. He's not using his overtaking. He's very cautious with overtaking Jirtsma, because he didn't. Oh, and he spun! He lost his front wing. Oh man, another another victim of turn 1, and we have third safety car of this race right now. I don't have even words for this race. Jesus Christ. What is going on right here? Like, I've lost. I just don't know what to say right now. Yeah, Rollstuhlfahrer is going for the pits now. Let's see if his teammate will do the same. Yeah, his teammate is also going for the pits. Palacios is the only one who is not going for the pits now, and Rollstuffar changed his tires to hards. Let's see for the basic if his lap was messed up, but probably not. He's on the hards too. Woodford is third for now, but he's driving on the old medium tires already. Herbert will no, Ferraz is very lucky today because he got another safety car, so he'll close up the distance between himself and the rest of the field. So yeah. And Palacios is actually leading the race, but that's because he didn't pit for new tires at all. But I'm still surprised that was 3 safety cars in this race. Like, what the hell is just going on right now? Oh, alright. Okay, Ferraz pitted for the soft tires? What is he trying to do? I don't get what is going on in this race, I'm sorry. I don't know for how much long this safety car will stay out, because maybe Ferraz will catch up to the field and the safety car will be driving for maybe 3 laps. It's lap 16 of the race, so it's only 14 laps to go. And we are... Oh man, there's so much going on. We have only 9 drivers actually driving right now, so everyone who will finish gets the points. That's one thing. The second thing is that Rollstuffar was leading the race for the while he was starting at the back of the grid, so that's very interesting. Like, oh man, this is so much going on right here, so I don't even know what to say. Like, uh, maybe I'll find some joke to tell about, but oh no, I'm just kidding. I want to talk to microphone right now. By the way, what do you think about the Miami Grand Prix by itself when it was hosting the F1 race, the real F1 race, of course, I'm talking about. Like, I was watching this race by myself and I was it wasn't impressive at all for me. Like, it was kind of boring race there. And I don't even like the layout of this track. Like, the fake marina and the track, which is very strange in the concept. Like, it looks like the Nürburgring, but it doesn't look like this. Like, Hi, Stickman, by the way. Okay, so this lap will be the last lap of the safety car because Ferraz actually got up close to the rest of the field. Finally, maybe he'll fight for anything because he's on the soft tires right now. But let's see what he can do with those softs, and we'll have to watch for the rest of the field. Like, for now, Palacios is not heating up his tires. I don't know why, because the rest of the field is actually trying to do so. So the restart will be quite interesting, I might say. Okay, I hope you can hear me now, because I had to mute myself for a minute. Sorry for that. Okay, so safety car will be in this lap now. That's for sure. Yes, a safety car is going in this lap, so we'll be having a restart now. And I don't know why, but Palacios is heating up his tires just now for some reason, and he's letting the safety car go to the pit lane. So this restart will be really quick, not like the second restart that was. Okay, let me check and change the camera, and off we go. The Palaces gets a really good restart there. Rolls too far actually spun there, I do believe. Yes, unfortunately. Jertsmat also spun. And Chameleons and Basic are fighting with each other. That was very interesting dive up, and Herbert gets a position. It's like when two people are fighting with each other, the third one gains. If I said it correctly, of course. And Woodford spun in the first sector. Jirtsma is also out of the race right now, but he actually retired in the pit lane, so it's only 8 drivers right now. Woodford is almost last right now. There's so much going on right here. Chameleons is trying to get close to Neman right now, but he won't overtake him at all. Neman kind of block up his tires, and Ferraz, who was on last in this race, losing 47 seconds to the grid, is actually now the 4th by now, so he's the luckiest driver of this race today. The Palaces got away with his restart, so he's leading the race, but we have to remember that he still has a penalties. It's a 5-second time penalty, so it's actually Herbert who is leading the race, Basic on the second, and Ferraz is on the podium position now, so that's very interesting. Ferraz will be chasing with this horse. He's really frustrated on himself by now. He's probably saying those words in his mind, like, "Oh man, I completely fucked up this race, and I must." No, never mind. I was talking about Ferraz, but unfortunately he spun on the curb. Like, I was already saying that in qualifying, that you have to be careful with those curves, with touching them. So it's Neman who is on the podium position right now. Like, he wasn't doing much in this race. His pace wasn't really the greatest, but he's not making much mistakes, so that's fine. Like, it's legit. First you have to finish, like Michael Schumacher said. But let's focus on the battle between Palacios, Herbert, and Bessie, because it's a fight for the first position. Like, it's a battle for the win right now. Herbert is getting close to Alfa Romeo driver, but and Bessie touched Herbert. Oh no! This will get Basic will get a penalty for sure, because that was really nasty from him. Chameleons is on the podium position now. So we have 8 drivers, and top 4 is fighting for the win. And no, top 5 is fighting for the win, and the rest of the field is just existing in this race. And oh man, Ferraz yet again spun. I thought he will actually get back and fight, but that's very sad race for him, unfortunately. Everyone are fighting here. Chameleons has no ERS at all. Nyman is trying to fight Bessie, but he goes way too wide in the sector 2. And Basic is losing time already compared to Palacios. Nyman also almost lost his back end of his car there, so that was lucky he didn't crash at all. And Chameleons is chasing Nyman, but Nyman has the ERS, and Chameleons has no ERS at all, so he won't overtake the the Alpine driver, sorry. And oh man, Nyman lost his back end there, but he didn't crash at all, but he lost 2 places, so Chameleons gets on the podium position, and Herbert is trying to attack him, but he won't get close to Polish driver now. Oh, Woodford is out of the race. Oh no, it's only we have 4th safety car. It's 4th safety car of this race. Wait, let me check. Where did he? He spun on the last sector. He had to touch the curb. Oh man, don't say that Palacios will actually win this race by just changing tires and making a pit stop now. What is going on right here? Whereas I don't know what you're doing in this race, but you're just... I think you're just praying to have safety car in this race, because your prayers are actually being listened here, I think. Oh man, and even people are not even watching the race now, so that's very sad. And everyone is going for the pits. The same goes... No, only Chameleons actually is on the track, so he's not changing anything. Basic will repair his front wing right now, so yes, Palacios is in front of him. Herbert is also in front of Basic, and same goes to Nyman, so oh man, what is going on right now? So the Palacios, who had 5 seconds time of penalty, is the second right now, and he won't have any problems overtaking Polish driver Chameleons. Oh man, and I'm losing already my voice by commentating this race. And what is going on right now? And for some reason, Roadster Fire is on the hard tires. And Ferraz is repairing and changed his tires to softs. Oh man, what is going on right now? Whoa, what the hell just happened? Like, wait a second, Palacios, or was it Basic who got teleported? What? What just happened here? I must check my stream here. Okay, that was Bessie who got teleported in front of the Palacios, so that was very strange. Oh man, what was that? Like, that was some kind of deathing moment here. I don't even know what is going on in this race or no more. Okay, the Chameleons goes to pit now, so Herbert leads, Sneeman is second, Palacios is third right now. So the Herbert is gets back his uh, uh, gets on the podium on the first place now, but he was starting on the back of the grid, I have to believe. Oh no, he was starting second. I'm sorry, that was Rasmussen. That was his teammate who is not racing anymore. Let's see, because Palacios is third. Maybe he'll overtake Niemann and will try to fight with Herbert. Let's check. But maybe Niemann will be dark horse of this race because he didn't make any mistake. No, no, no. I'm not counting the losing back of his back end of his car, but that's pretty much any. That's pretty much can happen to anyone in this new Formula game. And I'm afraid that everyone from behind the Rollstuhlfahrer will overtake him because he's the only one driver who is on the hards right now for some reason. Ferraz will get close to safety car lineup. I think maybe the safety car will actually restart by the end of this lap, but I'm not sure. The drivers are actually slowing up, so maybe it's the safety car restarting in this lap. No, the safety car won't restart at the end of this lap at all. So everyone will have to catch up to a safety car. I think everyone will full. No, no wait, the safety car is actually in this lap. So wait, that was some kind of bait call. I think everyone has to be surprised by now that safety car is just going now. So we have late restart. Herbert gets away really okay with the restart, so he's leading the race. Niemann is second, Palacios is third right now, so no one actually slept on the restart there. Basic is getting really close to Palacios, so maybe he'll try to fight for the podium position after, like he was starting from pole, but he's fighting for podium now. Rollstuhlfahrer is making Charles Leclerc like right now, so he's defending like a lion against chameleons. That's very interesting. Niemann cannot get close to Herbert, so maybe the Herbert will win this race today. I'm not really sure about that. But Herbert is much faster than Niemann in second sector. Basic is chasing, but cannot catch up to Palacios at all. Same goes to Chameleons, who cannot catch up to much slower Rollstuhlfahrer for some reason, but he already used his all ERS for some reason. I don't know why Chameleons is using so much ERS. And Herbert goes the fastest lap of the race with 1:31.146, so one additional point for him. So if he'll end up first, he'll get 26 points. That's a good recovery from him, I must say. The only one driver who is close up to him is Niemann, who is on the podium position. So the race is really good for him. And we have Palacios, who lost his position against Basic here. And Rolster Father is still defending against Chameleons. That's very interesting. But Chameleons is getting some time against Has Driver, but he's using way too much ERS, so he cannot overtake the Has Driver at all. But Has Driver is also using ERS for some reason. And let's check, because the Polish driver has DRS, but no, he won't overtake the Has driver at all. Herbert goes with another fastest lap of the race. It's 1:30.649 by now. So very good time for him. DRS is now enabled, so... Oh, I thought that... Wait, I thought the DRS was enabled like a lap ago, but never mind, let's get back to the point. So the only fight that is going on is between Polish driver Chameleons, and someone has spawned. That's Basic! Oh man, he spawned there! Oh man, he's lost right now. So Palacios gets back on the podium position. What a disaster for the Has driver! He's even behind his teammate, who is on the fourth position. Like, oh man, Basic is so unlucky in this race. He lost so many times the traction control there. Chameleons finally gets overtakes Rolster-Fahrer, but Rolster-Fahrer is actually trying to fight back the Polish driver and overtakes him. So very good from him. Ferras is also sitting on the back of both drivers. I'm sorry for that. So Polish driver has a DRS right now. Has driver is giving him enough space, but he has a better traction line, so Has driver will defend easily, or maybe not. It's very interesting fight going on between Polish driver and German driver, and Polish power Chameleons overtakes Ero, but that was switcheroo! What? That was a nice move from Ero here. Very good job from here, because Chameleons lost the back of end of his car there. So for now, Neumann is losing time compared to Herbert, so I do believe if the Herbert won't make any mistake, he will win this race. Chameleons is getting closer and closer to Has driver, and will he actually dive bomb? No, he didn't. I mean, he was trying, but he couldn't overtake the Has driver, who is making Charles Leclerc proud by driving on the used already hards. And Chameleons gets 3 seconds time of penalty. I was thinking that he will get this penalty soon, because he was cutting the track quite a lot of time. So he's technically last right now. That's very sad. So Ferras will be 5th right now, and Ferras overtakes Polish driver here too. So good job from you, Ferras, my dear friend. Finally, you're getting back positions. Basic also overtook Polish driver Chameleons, but he goes too wide in the first turn. But he's still fighting side by side with Chameleons, but he couldn't overtake Polish driver. Sorry, I'm already dying here. And someone has spun. Yeah, that was Palacios losing some time, but he didn't lose that much. I should have got some water with me, to be honest. And there's much fight going on with Basic and Chameleons. Ferras gets 3 seconds time of penalty, so technically he is not fourth, and he almost lost his car there. And Roadster Fire overtakes him, but Roadster Fire has 3 seconds time penalty too, so Basic will overtake them with ease right now. So Basic is technically fourth right now, in front of his teammate. Palacios is third, but he's losing a lot of time compared to Neman and Herbert, so I do believe those two drivers will get their positions with no problem if they won't make any mistake by the end of the last lap. Ferraz will try to fight against Basic, but he's not gaining much time compared to Haas driver by now. I'm still surprised by Zero Surefire and kinda proud of him because he is driving on the already used hearts, and he's kinda doing his job, to be honest. Like, I thought he would be losing much more time, but yeah. And this is that was the first DRS zone for Ferraz, but he couldn't overtake Basic. He had no ERS at all. So we'll be soon on the start-finish straight, because Herbert is getting closer and closer to get his victory on the US Grand Prix, on Miami Grand Prix, and only a few turns. And it's checkered flag for Herbert, who wins for the Mercedes. Good job from you, Herbert. Neumann is second for the Alpine, so great race for an Alpine driver. Palacios gets third place and podium for Alfa Romeo. Basic is fourth, and Roadster Fire was fifth. And that's the end of the race. The driver of the day is Neumann, who was starting from the back of the grid, so good race. Like, he didn't make any mistakes, so I'm not surprised that the game decided to make him a driver of the day. But as for me, I think the best job was done by I don't know who, maybe Palacios? Not sure about it. Okay, let's check the drivers and the incidents. Okay, and I'm just moving really quickly right now. For the pit stop, there was much pit stops going on, to be honest. And oh man, those pit stops, the most pit stops has Roadster Fire and Ferraz. They have 6 pit stops made. Oh man, that was really interesting to watch. I hope you liked it, so I'll ask the